beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, raw, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat, you name it. Beans, greens, potatoes.
Love is the smell of Friday in the morning, and it smells like weekend. Today is Friday, November 22nd. My name is Claudia Birch. Please stand with me for today's Pledge of Allegiance and moment of silence for a brief period of reflection and meditation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Welcome to the TMS News Character Strong segment. This week we have a great opportunity to show kindness, respect, and commitment towards ourselves and others. Let's carry these great habits into our Thanksgiving break and continue to be an example of kindness and respect towards others. I wish you all the very best break and Thanksgiving festivities. Be sure to let someone in your family know that you're thankful for everything they do for you and your family. Have a great break and happy Thanksgiving. Wednesday, November 13th, marked the start of the early period for student athletes to sign letters of intent for Division I basketball and all other Division I and II sports besides football, and several Keller ISD students took this opportunity to commit to compete at the collegiate level. Congratulations to all the student athletes who've already committed to the collegiate sports. Who wouldn't want to fly like Iron Man? British inventor Richard Browning smashed his own world record Thursday for fastest speed in a body-controlled jet engine-powered wing-guided suit, traveling at 85.06 miles per hour over England's Brighton Pier. Let's watch Wire News cover the story of the real-life Iron Man.
I'd be the first to admit that we went down this road really at the beginning for the pure joy of taking on a challenge that was largely thought to be impossible. There was no textbook on how to go and do this. I'm Richard Browning. I am founder and chief test pilot from Gravity, and we build 1,000 horsepower jet engine flying suits. The origins of the concept were all around some of the inspiration from my early life. I used to fly model gliders and model aircraft with my father. He was an aeronautical engineer. His father was a pilot, so I guess it was in the blood. I spent some time in the Royal Marines Reserve, and the time in the military and all the sports I pursued after that taught me a lot about the capability of the human mind and body. I'm no great athlete, but I did learn a lot about how if you focus the human form on a challenge, whether you want to be an ice skater or a gymnast or whatever, it is amazing how this machine can be adapted. I got to the point with this calisthenics bodyweight training where I could support my own weight in a number of different kind of unusual positions, like flags, for instance. And I thought, well, if you just replace that hard structure that I'm holding onto with actually a form of thrust, I can hold my body in any number of different kind of flight positions. And those problems led to the solution of actually moving those engines slowly up the body and then consolidating them into one. And essentially that created a skirt, all at the same altitude in the body, which can be likened to the three legs of a tripod. There's thrust coming out of each arm and then essentially a third leg coming out of the back of your body, which provides that uncanny stability. And that's how we learned to fly.
I can step you through what the components are. So you've essentially got an arm mount. Your arm goes inside that aluminium 3D printed tube. You've got a microgas turbine on each side, and you've got the same on the other side, obviously. And round the back, and there's one more engine, which is roughly the power of these two together. On the front here, you've got a lot of the electronic control systems and the batteries, which aren't plugged in here. Those batteries actually run the starter motors and the glow plugs. And then on the sides, you've got a couple of fuel bladders. We've also got a helmet. It's an especially lightweight one. And the extra addition to it is a heads-up display system. So inside there, you can see the lenses, which actually paint over my vision the fuel and engine data. That data gets to the lenses via this little device. That takes a wireless feed from the suit. It shows me everything to do with the engines and everything to do with the fuel, to give you an idea as to how close we are to running out of fuel, for instance.
As we improve the efficiency and the ease of use, then there is the potential for, I don't want to say mass transit straight away, but we have developed something that allows you to move human beings around in a completely unprecedented way. Throughout history, when two human beings have said, I think mine's faster than yours, that does push the envelope. So next year, 2019, we are building out a race series for this. We've already had several pilots flying. The record so far is 5 minutes of air time. So we can have a bunch of young guys and girls going actually racing 1,000 horsepower jet suits over water to keep it safe, but doing something that only people have seen before really in a Marvel film. And that is going to push the boundaries like nothing before. I think for the immediate future, it'll be entertainment, it'll be inspiring people, and it'll be really fueling the journey on to creating a revolution in human transport.
And here's a random clip of Luke eating a lemon.
Try not to react. Try not to react. It's a lemon. It's a lemon. Okay. Just give me a countdown, please.
3, 2, 1.
Is your mouth open? Mario, you're right.
Thanks again for watching TMS. My name is Claudia Birch, and I'll see you in December. Have a great day, weekend, week-long break, and Thanksgiving.
There'll be peace when you are done. May your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, pork, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat, you name it. Beans, greens, potatoes.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.